and welcome back to my channel. This is vlog number 2 and me and Haribo are currently out hacking. I just thought I'd start here. This is kind of the beginning of our week. If you've seen our vlog on Sunday, we were out dressaging, so he had the Monday off, just out in the field relaxing. So Tuesday, today, we're out hacking, and then yeah, we've got a few things planned. I thought this vlog would kind of be a bit of a week in our lives, like some of the stuff that we get up to. I've recently started keeping a bit of a planner, just like organising our weeks day by day, kind of planning when we're going to be hacking, when we're going to have days off, when we're going to be training, just to add a bit more structure. And yeah, it seems to really be working, so I thought it'd be kind of nice to record a bit of that, hopefully. So yeah, today's our hacking day, and then throughout the rest of the week we've got some jumping, hopefully, weather dependent. We've got a lesson with our instructor, just did a bit of flat work. We'll certainly be doing more schooling, probably another hacking day, and yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along for the ride, so enjoy. With Harry's week, I try and plan at least 2 days a week off, just to give him some rest time. I also try to hack about twice a week, and that leaves us just 3 days a week in the school. The reason I do that is just because he's just rising 6, so he's quite young, he's still growing, so I don't like to hammer him too much in the school. I like to look after those legs. And just because he's quite a young 6-year-old, he finished racing when he was about 4. And he's just very young-minded, you know. I don't want to overwhelm him, I don't want to push him too hard. I like to keep things quite fun. Hacking is definitely our downtime. This is where Harry really enjoys himself. And he's just chill out and bonding, and then when we do our schooling sessions, I just feel like I get more out of him. And even out hacking, you know, like today we're just going out for a walk. He had quite a busy week last week, so I'm just keeping it simple. But you know, sometimes we'll come out and we'll do a lot of canter work, lots of straight lines. So he's still strengthening, but not quite as pressured as schooling. And then sometimes we'll go out and we'll have a little jump. We're quite lucky on our yard. We get some little cross-country fence. I don't know if you can see them down there. Just out on our hacks, we've got a few little canter tracks that our yard owner set up for us. So yeah, even out hacking I can still keep things varied. But yeah, it's just about giving him a good variety, strengthening him up slowly and gently and without too much pressure. He's only 6 and I don't want to overwhelm him. That's his new girlfriend. And yeah, I just want him to enjoy his job. So that's why I'm finding that these diaries like really help him. So I just thought I'd share that and see if anyone else is doing it, or see if it's something that anyone else might like to use. But yeah, so yeah, day 2, hacking. Hello, so today's Wednesday and it is jumping day, and I'm just about to go and set up the course, and the weather's just miserable, so yeah, not the best, but hopefully we can still be productive. Doesn't need to do loads, just a little bit. So we started off the session with doing a few canter poles, and then I just popped up into a little cross. This is actually Harry's weaker aim. His canter's just not as good, and therefore his jump's just not as good. And then I moved on to the right rein, and he's just stronger. His canter's better, his jump's better, and he's generally more forward going. I can just feel it himself, he's more comfortable. And then he gets his back legs mixed up, as you can see, over the pole and then over the jump. And then I get left behind. And then I get the pole down. And then he jumped it correctly. And he did jump correctly a lot more than this. It's just that this is what I caught on camera. Today's Thursday and it is lesson day. My instructor's going to be coming over to have a little sit on Harry. I've just been having a few issues with his contact recently and straightness, and I just thought, what better excuse to get my instructor on board? So I want to leave this footage quite raw, but I just thought I'd quickly explain. The issue I've been having with Harry is I can only ever get him so round and then we have an argument, so I just don't ask anymore. Whereas you'll see Adele here is asking for him to come rounder, and he'll say, I can't go forward, I can't keep straight, and then he drops off the contact and goes behind the vertical. So as you'll see him progress, once she starts getting a bit rounder and then more forward, she's then asking him to come into a proper contact on the end of the reins where she can hold hands with him and it's genuine. Yes, that's the aim of the game here. The other thing you'll see a bit later on is Adele explaining that when she picks up a contact, that Harry should come round and relax his jaw. At the moment, what he does is he just creates a massive argument. Yeah.
He wants to be either too strong or way too light, and now he's on the end of the road. That's just simply sticking to my bloody guns about where my contact wants to be.
Yeah.
He's a bit strong and there, but I'll compromise on that because he's on a contact and he is secure. I'm going to take the speed out a bit. Yeah, make him a little bit rounder, a little bit more genuine in the left rein. Now I've got rid of that stupid noddy thing.
Yeah.
That again, if he went to run,
Yeah.
when he ran, he can stay straight. Again, he wants the left rein.
Yeah.
He's not having it. So he's overbent. He's not straight. Just spent however long saying, when I do that, you relax your jaw.
Yeah.
As soon as you relax the jaw, I relax the pressure.
Yeah.
Don't go for perfection, it's okay, it's alright.
So we've just finished our lesson with my instructor and it was really interesting. We kind of covered what I thought we'd cover, which was kind of more like a contact issue. So Harry for a while has been working really well, but kind of ingenuinely. He's never quite at the end of my range, but I can kind of cover it up and make him look like he's round and forward. So today my instructor got on and he was challenging to say the least. You'll see it in the video, but yeah, I always thought it's kind of been a bit dense. When you do try and collect him up, he tends to get quite argumentative and tight and tells me he can't go forward and he can't stay straight. But yeah, Adele said essentially he's just been training me, and as long as I only ask so much of him, he'll stay nice and sweet and quiet. If I ask too much, then he's argumentative. And so essentially what I've been doing is just backing off and thinking, oh, created too much of an argument, I must be doing something wrong, it must be me. And yeah, she's correct with that, and the difference he felt by the end of the session was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, absolutely chuffed. So today's Friday and the weather is miserable, but true equine style, I am back out in it and ready to ride. Yesterday's lesson was so good. Today was supposed to be a day off, but I just thought, you know, I just don't want that to leave his head. I kind of just want to instill what we learnt yesterday and just have another practice while it's hopefully still fresh in his memory. And then, yeah, he'll have a break over the weekend, one of the days, I'm not sure which yet. So yeah, today is going to be another flatwork lesson. I think we're going to put a few poles out. And yeah, practice makes perfect. So we started off this session just working on what we were doing yesterday, which was just straightness and connection. I really like this change of rein. He just felt like he was really stepping under himself. And again, all the time I'm just kind of focusing on how he feels in between my hands, and then just using the poles just to kind of keep him moving forward and thinking about straightness. So here I set up 2 poles, and I just spaced them out based on 4 canter strides, and I was just playing with these, just looking at length of stride and being able to collect him up. So you'll see here we did 1, 2, 3, 4 canter strides, and now here we do 1, 2, 3 canter strides. And he does find that really difficult. I suppose if we're a little bit more advanced, you could look at trying to shorten it to 6 strides. He's not quite there yet, but he's done a little bit of a lengthening, so I was pleased with that. I feel like I should say, watching these videos, that although he doesn't always look the most settled in my hands, the one thing we've really taken away from yesterday's lesson, and the one thing that I was like really impressed with, was how much more in my hands he was. So he had a much better quality of contact. Bit more forward.
And then this here was actually a bit of a surprise. I didn't plan this, but we've got a work experience in the yard.
A little bit rounder, inside rein.
So I thought I'd just let her have a little sit on Harry, and yeah, they both did so well. Harry tried extra hard. And yeah, that was the end of our Friday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, I was stupid.
We've made it! It's Sunday, and it's the last day of the week and the last day of the vlog. Yesterday he had a day off, and today we are back out hacking. There he goes. It's been a funny old hack. As we set off, we came across a group of motorbikes playing in the field, which just blew Harry's top. So we spent the next half an hour in walk, trying to gather ourselves back up. And yeah, I think it's probably one of the most nervous I've ever felt on Harry. He literally felt like a coiled spring. And then eventually took a breath, relaxed, and we cracked back on again. So we've had a canter and some trot. And then, which you'll see in a minute, we found the most glorious puddle. And yeah, we did a bit of cross-country practice in the puddle. Which I'm actually really chuffed with, because when I have, the few little occasions I have taken Harry out to do a little bit of cross-country practice, the water has been a no-go. We've failed on both accounts. So yeah, we've conquered the puddle today, and well, I mean, look how pleased he is with himself. Very happy. He was even cantering through by the end. Go on. We're in. Come. Back to the task at hand. Come on, keep going. Come on. Hurry. Ooh. Come on. Good boy. Whoa. So, I mean, what a great end to a week. I am chuffed. And I'm also really proud that we've actually made it through, managed to video and obviously vlog as much as I have done. I've really enjoyed it. I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed it. And I can't wait for the next one. I feel like I've learned quite a lot. Vlogging is not hard work, but it's time consuming and it takes a lot of organising. But I've loved it and I've enjoyed watching the bits I've already put together back, and yeah, can't wait to do the next one. So if any of you out there who haven't vlogged before and are fancying it, definitely have a go. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. So on that note, I'm going to leave it there, and like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time.